Alright, I heard you people in Texas was talking shit, so I gotta go fix that. Flew on down there, borrowed gun, borrowed mags, borrowed belt gear. You get the picture. Shout out to Greg for lending me the firearm and magazines used. First stage goes pretty alright. I noticed the gun is not quite zero the way I zero my guns. I'm not saying I'm sabotaged yet, but I am saying that like there's a few extra makeup shots in here as I kind of figure out the gun on the clock. Stage 2, few makeup shots, nothing too crazy. Distracted by how great Greg's head is. Make it to the end of the stage, nothing goes wrong. Stage 3, you can see that Greg has changed his hat in an effort, I believe, to confuse and distract me. Thinking this was his only play against me, I confidently ignore it right into a click no bang scenario. I believe this was a masterful feint into a riposte move by Greg. His power has only grown since he has begun to qualify to shoot in senior division. His guile knows no bounds, and I was foolish to ignore it. On stage 4, a mental game awaits me. Greg knows mental games are my weakness, but I overcome his plots and negative psychic energies by employing a verbal tactic, yelling out the numbers aloud that I'm required to shoot. This eases the mental burden of remembering the random target presentations, but alas, the energy I put into fighting this trickery causes me to forget the order I intended to shoot the required positions. Cracks in my armor are forming. Stage 5 is a stage that prohibits thinking of any variety and is all action. Knowing this, I suspect that some divine intervention brought on by the combined willpower of all the spectators causes another click-no-bang scenario. Tragic, but I quickly correct and power through. This brings us to the final test, and ultimately the scene of my downfall. Try as I do, I am nevertheless brought down by a failure to extract double feed situation that I can't prove was the result of sabotage, which of course means that it was masterfully done sabotage. Now, I was joking earlier when bringing up Greg. Greg is obviously innocent. This kind of sabotage that I was talking about would have to come from someone who had some kind of burning, unresolved hatred towards me. But that doesn't make sense because I can't think of a single reason Greg, of all people, would want to get revenge.